This is a quick video to show you or remind you how to multiply a decimal by 1/10 or 1/100th. So we're just going to do a few examples. So we have 35 and 2/10 times 1/10 and 35 and 2/10 times 1/100th. In order to solve this, there's a very simple method we can use, and that is using the trick of moving the decimal point to the left. When we are multiplying by something less than 1, our answer, our product, is always going to get smaller. In this case, when we're multiplying by 1/10 or 1/100th, our product is going to get 1/10 smaller or 1/100th smaller. And we do that by essentially dividing this number by 10. The easiest way to do it, and the easiest way to show your child or your student, is to start where this decimal point is here, and we are going to move this decimal one place to the left. So if they put their pencil here, move the decimal one to the left, draw a little arrow, that typically helps. So now they can see that the decimal point moved from between the 5 and the 2 to now between the 3 and the 5. So when you write your answer, you would write it as 3, again the decimal is in between the 3 and the 5, and 52 hundredths. Okay, so that is your answer to times 1/10. All we did, we left the numbers the same. We just moved the decimal point one place to the left, which essentially divided 35 and 2/10 by 10 and made it 10 times smaller. So it is now 3 and 52 hundredths. So we can apply the exact same principle now to multiplying by 1/100th. So we are now going to make 35 and 2/10 100 times smaller. So instead of moving the decimal point one place to the left, we will move it 2 places to the left. So again, just have them put their pencil where the decimal point is, and let's go ahead and move it 2 places to the left. 1, 2. So your new decimal point will be here. So when they write their answer, they will put 0.352. I would put that first. 0.352. And since there is no whole number, we're going to add a 0. Now, when you read this number, it is read 352 thousandths, but sometimes when you're writing it or transferring it from here to here, it's easier to say 0.352, okay? All right, let's try another example. 173 and 29 hundredths times 1/10. Again, because it is times 1/10, we're only going to move the decimal point one place to the left. So find the decimal point, put your pencil on it. Let's go ahead and move it 1 to the left. And you can now see that the new placement is going to be between the 7 and the 3. So when we write it on our answer line, we're going to write the same numbers, 1, 7, but now we're going to add the decimal point here, 3, 2, 9. And we would read this as 17 and 329 thousandths. Okay. All right, so let's look to our last example here, 173 and 29 hundredths times 1/100th. So again, we want to go ahead and move the decimal point 2 places to the left, essentially dividing this by 100. We want to make it 100 times smaller. Okay, so find your decimal point, have them put their pencil right here, and we're going to move it 2 places to the left. 1, 2, which means our new spot for our decimal point is in between the 1 and the 7. So when they write their answer, they're going to write 1.7329. And again, if you were to read this decimal, it would be 1 and 7,329 ten-thousandths. Now, they will never get a number with 4 digits past the decimal point in 5th grade, but just to show you the process.